did you treat individuals in Downing Street with offence and misogyny, Mr. Cummings?
Certainly not.
It's so difficult to watch Dominic Cummings and not want to scream at the screen. There's obviously something wrong with him. His need to see Johnson squished into the dirt shows he's a man who bears grudges and won't let issues lie. So when he says certainly not when asked if he treated individuals with offence and misogyny, I wonder if he truly has an internal gauge that would recognise if he was doing such things.
Could we have 283369, please, an extract from Mr. Johnson's Fight Back WhatsApp group? You say this at 12:20. If I have to come back to Helen's bullshit with PET, was that propriety and ethics?
Yes.
Part of the Cabinet Office, or number 10. Designed to waste huge amounts of my time so I can't spend it on other stuff, I'll personally handcuff her and escort her from the building. I don't care how it's done, but that woman must be out of our hair. We cannot keep dealing with this horrific meltdown of the British state while dodging stilettos from that. We got to get Helen out of cab off. She's up Frosty. She's up me and Case. She's trying to get Spads fired and cause trouble on multiple fronts. We will see a way in which you speak of a professional scientist who gave his time and considerable amounts of energy to Sage, Professor Neil Ferguson. A third of the way down, we should get someone to hammer Ferguson. Mr. Cummings, was that aggressive and foul-mouthed and misogynistic approach the correct way to manage fellow professionals?
In his mind, I'm sure it was. Cummings strikes me as somebody who doesn't have much regard for people, especially if they stand in the way of something he wants to achieve. We'll hear a little bit of his excuse, shall we?
I don't know what the Ferguson thing is referring to, but in terms of Helen and the situation in the Cabinet Office, you need to understand that the Prime Minister had, first of all, tried to sack the Cabinet Secretary and then botched it, and he was still there. Then he'd said to everyone that he wanted Helen to be removed as well, and that he'd lost confidence in Helen. This is, Kafkaesque nightmare doesn't even begin to explain it. So I apologise for my language towards Helen, but 1,000 times worse than my language was the underlying insanity of the situation in number 10.
You denigrated Helen McNamara, and you sent that misogynistic message about her. Did you not?
Then get a load of this.
No, that's not correct. I was not misogynistic. I was much ruder about men than I was about Helen. I agree that my language is deplorable, but as you can see for yourself, I deployed the same or worse language about the Prime Minister, Secretary of State and other people.
Click here for some more Cummings.